Men will be men. They can do anything, whatever they wish to. They can grope any female, they can molest anyone, they can rape anyone, they can assault anyone. Why? Just because men will be men. Is this the definition of a man or men? This was quoted by one of the influential politicians of UP. Don't you think that this is something not just heinous, but something totally repugnant? Can men do anything? Can any men offend or grope or assault any female anywhere? Is it acceptable on the grounds of humanity? We Indians suffer from a problem, and that problem is nothing but forgetfulness. Few years back, an unfortunate incident took place in New Delhi where the girl named Nirbhaya was brutally raped. We were aware about safety for women. We wanted to contribute as much as we could. We hated men for doing such acts. But now the dust has settled. Now we don't care anything about female. Or do we? On 1st of 2017, that is on 31st night, in Bengaluru, in Delhi, women were groped, they were assaulted, they were molested, and unfortunately, they couldn't do anything. And unfortunately, this is something which I say with utmost angst and utmost regret, that Indian officials, the police, couldn't do anything. There were no molestation charges, so definitely they could not nab anyone. But what is the reality? Women were groped, they were tortured, they were and yes, they were molested. Just because they didn't report doesn't mean that nothing happened in Bengaluru and Delhi on the night of 31st, 2016. Think about it. There are a couple of words which I like to pronounce aloud, and those words are breasts, vagina, penis, boobs, cunt, and obviously sex. Yes, for the first time I'm speaking these words on air, which are a taboo in India. Why are these a taboo? The first 5-6 words are the male and female genitalia, and the last word, sex, is something which you do to produce kids. I am here because my parents have had sex. And yes, every one of you, also your parents have had sex. And in the coming time, yes, you will be having sex. So why are we so reluctant in speaking those words? Why are we so shy in speaking these words? We are not offending anyone. I read in Indian Express a note from a person, a note from another male who is unlike the Indian men who are real bastards. And I'm not offending anybody. I'm not trying to demean the male fraternity. I'm not trying to demean the people of my gender. All I'm wanting to say is the actuality. I'm quoting what actuality states. So on that eve, there was a chauvinistic man who didn't do anything. But yes, who did witness these groping and molestation happening place. And he shared his first-hand experience. What I read in the newspaper was an elderly man turned up to him and then he said, "Put your fingers in the cunt of the women, any women, and press her hard. For an instant, she will resist, but then she'll give up and then she'll enjoy." Is it the way to allow yourself to enjoy? Is it the way? If you want to have sex, go have sex. But prior to that, you should have the consent of the person you are having sex with. Having sex or fulfilling your desires just because you have that gargantuan libido doesn't mean that you can grope or molest or assault anyone. Doesn't mean that you can do all these things. If you want to have sex, yes, we are humans, we have a desire to have sex. So if you want to have sex, go have sex. Go have safe sex. I'm not making this video on sex, but I'm making this video on a topic which is of another utmost importance. The Indian bastardly men. Why are men doing such heinous jobs? What do they crave for? They crave for sex. They crave for the female body. Who doesn't? I am a man. So is with me. I have my libido. I have some desires and urges as well. But that doesn't mean that I have a license to go and grope and assault and do whatever I wish to any other female without her consent. Why am I making this video? Indian bastardly men. I'm not generalizing it. Not all men are the same. Yes, I quote again, not all men are same. Women, you need to be your own bodyguards. You need to be safe. Because if you're unsafe, you cannot complain to the government or to anybody else that he groped me or he tried to assault me or those men did something. You need to be your own bodyguards, as I said earlier, and you need to preclude yourself. You need to prevent yourself from whatever may happen. And obviously, what can I say for Indian men? Just try to be humans. Humans don't rape. Fine? Be it a woman or a male. Humans don't rape. And if you want to have sex, go have sex. But please don't grope, don't have an assault, and don't do such things. That's it, guys. This was Aditya Sahasrabudhe. Hope you like this video. Hope you have a couple of things to share. I guess you have. Please share those things on the comment section. Subscribe to this channel and like this video. Thank you, guys.